What do you do in the morning when you're in a rush, you're focused on Asia, and you need to eat insects? Chapul to the rescue. Thai bar. Naomi's correcting me like she normally does, because I'm usually wrong. Not really, but sometimes.
Do you have dirty dishes in the background?
Yes.
Don't! Go somewhere else.
I am about to eat my lunch, which is the kora, I believe that's how you pronounce it. Kora from last night, and with some rice. And I actually have some Rocky Mountain Micro Ranch crickets that I'm eating, and you can check it out here. Looks pretty good. And I got a little bit of the naan bread and some watermelon. So it's a remake of last night. Leftovers. Not letting that go to waste. I didn't set this clip up well today, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it now. We were invited to go to our younger kids' school. 3 of them are in the same elementary school. Combined, there's about 100 kids in the classes. So we brought Rice Krispie treats made with Intimo Farms cricket powder. And we had some chocolate covered crickets and some chapulines, and so different kids got to try some different things. So watch these clips.
And 20 times the amount of B12 vitamins, which gives us energy and helps us grow. They have more calcium than spinach, more iron than spinach, and more calcium than milk. And you know what? They don't taste bad either. There's already 2 billion people in the world that eat insects just because they want to, not because they have to. We have got to pay attention to the earth. So, if you look at this 1 pound of cricket, which actually is not quite a pound because I cooked your Rice Krispie treats with it. These are dried crickets, so there's no gooey guts or anything gross. They dry them and then they make them into a powder, and you can bake with them. If we took a pound of the cricket and compare it to a pound of ground beef, what do we make with ground beef? Like spaghetti, stroganoff, meatloaf, burger, tacos, right? To make 1 pound of ground beef, you have to feed the cows and water it 22,000 water bottles just for 1 pound of ground beef. And so for hungry people, do you guys know in the world there's actually a lot of people that die of hunger? And we're not okay with that. So we're trying to do our part and come up with a solution to help fix that. And so Jeremy is going to come and talk to you about what we're doing as a family to try and help.
I'm eating plant-based foods that are found in those regions and insects. That's the only thing with the face. Who had a hamburger recently? I haven't, actually. Okay, what about any fish? Anybody have any fish? What we're doing is we're raising awareness. So before today or yesterday, did you know that people actually eat insects regularly? Yes. You didn't know that? That's awesome. You guys are smart, right? I like pictures. Well, the reason we're doing that is because then we can reach a larger body of people who necessarily can't read or trying to translate into their language and understanding. We're going to bypass that and use pictures. So we're raising support for that. Naomi is cooking meals from all over the world. And so that's one of the things that we're doing and hope to raise awareness. So now, my question, do you know what YouTube is?
Oh, yeah.
So YouTube is one of the greatest mediums, when I say that, one of the greatest distributions of ideas and thoughts that we've seen in a long time. And it's reaching, as you can see, most of your class, if not all of your class. And so we're publishing everything on YouTube. And we're going to continue to do that. You guys going to eat a chapulina?
Yes.
You guys are? Yes. Let me see. Go for it.
Yeah, chocolate dip.
What do you think? You don't like it? That's okay.
Crunchy.
What do you think? Pretty good, right?
Crunchy and good.
Yeah, it's not bad. Right, what do you think? Right? Pretty good, huh? You snack on that thing all day long. Is that a chocolate one? Oh, you guys, go ahead.
Rice Krispie.
In it. It's like flour.
It's good, right?
It's like anything different.
It's like chocolate.
But it tastes delicious.
Good.
Is it delicious?
So what do you think, Jack?
Sorry. I think the Rice Krispies are pretty good. I thought they were gross, but they weren't. They're
not.
actually good.
They're pretty good, right?
They're salty. They are delicious. Oh yeah, gotta try them. They do
I think there'll be some, but I'll make sure. Yes, I'll make sure that's for.
We just got back from our presentation at the kids' school, and I need an energy pick-me-up. So XO's apple cinnamon. I just discovered that cinnamon is Asia's most popular spice tree, and that apples originated in Asia. So I'm gonna celebrate that because I'm famished. I wanna try it. It's pretty good. Have you? Give me a second. Have you tried an XO bar yet yourself? If you have, comment below. Let me know which flavor, what you thought, because these things are really good. And if you haven't tried one yet, well, I recommend you do, because it's got crickets in it. Naomi's not feeling good, so don't need this. That in there. That looks ready. With Naomi not feeling good, going easy. 15 grams of chapulines. Dinner is served. Having to improvise tonight. Naomi's was resting. Now she's over there doing dishes when she should be resting. But she's not feeling well tonight. I don't know if it's being with all the kids. Last week when we were all the kids, I got sick. Well, I don't know. I don't know how that works. But she's not feeling so good. She's gonna rest tonight. We have this own thing with apple cider vinegar, and which I'm gonna wind up taking tonight as well. Again, apple cider vinegar is really good for your system, and I'm gonna take some of that so that I can make sure my immune system, my gut balance is all good. But ramen noodles, chapulines, I've got a half a thing of naan left. That's all I got. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna try to make any more of this tonight. Watermelon. A cup of watermelon has 1 gram of protein in it, which kind of surprises me. Anyway, just things you learn. All right, guys, make sure I have my Chapul evening drink, if you will, and fueling up to do the editing and so forth. I just wanted to say that, this week I feel like there's a shift in the campaign where we launched out, we've covered a couple of areas, really trying to figure out the whole insect diet thing based upon regions. And I'm excited because I feel like we're gaining some momentum. Where we've had some press local. There's some other opportunities that we're exploring, as well as we just put out a press release that should be out right now when you're watching this. And so I feel like the momentum now is really going to start to pull in the people looking to see this solution. And so funding the FIG is our priority in this thing. And so we're going to begin to talk about that more. We've got some campaign challenges that we're going to be talking about and getting out there and encouraging people to join us. So we're pretty excited. Diet-wise, physically I feel pretty good. I've lost some weight, which is, a bonus. It's interesting how whenever you eat more from scratch food, how much less caloric intake that produces versus the processed food. So a lot more healthy for the body. And so I feel a lot better with that. The insects, the high B12 I feel like is helping with my energy levels because I'm not taking any caffeine. And, of course, trying to figure some things out took a little bit to kind of level out. But for the most part, I'm getting about 5 or 6 hours of sleep and working all day long. So I feel like the B12 and the insects are really helping keep my energy going as well. Just my thought process. And yeah, so it's just pretty amazing. With that, I will see you guys tomorrow.